If you're visiting Medellin, there's one day trip that's an absolute non-negotiable must-do. A couple of hours down the road, there's a place that doesn't quite look real, but to earn this view, you have to conquer this.
258 to go. That was not easy, was it? So our trip got off to a good start. We've got this luxury minibus with coffee machine, fridge, wireless charging, huge TV. But yeah, it only cost 360,000 for the two of us, which I now know is about 60 quid. It's pretty good.
It's about a 2-hour drive east. It's worth noting that this whole area has been through a lot. Not so long ago, during the conflict, this beautiful countryside was practically off limits. And then, you can't miss this. El Peñón de Guatapé. It's not a meteorite or a volcano, but what geologists call an inselberg. It's a massive lump of granite, standing over 200 metres tall, that's just been left standing, while the softer rock around it has eroded away over millions of years. The local Tahamí indigenous people would worship it. Then, in 1954, a local bloke called Luis Eduardo Villegas Lopez and two of his mates decided they were going to be the first to the top. It took them 5 days. They wedged wooden planks into the massive crack on the side. There is no lift, there is no cable car, there's no secret escalator. It's just you and the steps. All 740 of them.
Ignore the sweat. Look at the view. $450. Only 258 to go. Okay.
Okay, my lungs have officially lodged a formal complaint with the manager.
Oh, fuck me. That was not easy, was it? How did you feel about that climb?
Yeah, I felt like you're going to be sick.
Oh, well, it might have nearly killed me. But the views.
It's one of the most unusual landscapes I've ever seen. It looks like a giant's jigsaw puzzle that's been flooded with water, and that's pretty much exactly what it is. This is the Guatape El Peñol reservoir, created in the 1970s for a massive hydroelectric dam. The view from up here is pretty incredible. But to understand the scale of it, you have to get out onto the water. A boat trip is a must-do, and that's where the history of this place really comes to life. Before they opened the floodgates, the entire original town of El Peñol was relocated piece by piece to create a new town nearby. All that's left of the original is this giant concrete cross sticking out of the water, marking the exact spot where the old church steeple used to be. After conquering the rock and seeing the reservoir from every angle, the next stop is the town of Guatape itself. It's like a 5-year-old was put in charge of town planning with an unlimited budget for paint. And I mean that as the highest possible compliment.
All the streets, all the buildings, colourful street art. And this is the government building, which apparently 10 years ago used to be really ugly. And now they've made it look pretty, like the rest of the town.
Your first stop is the main square, a lovely lively spot centred around the big, handsome church.
Very pretty town. It's so colourful. All the buildings, all the houses are all painted different colours.
The town is famous for these things called zócalos. They're these colourful panels at the base of all the buildings, and each one tells a little story about the residents in that house. But this explosion of colour wasn't an accident. The town hasn't always looked this way. The zócalo tradition started over a century ago, but it was really revived and transformed into an art form by the community is a way to give Guatape a unique identity, especially after the disruption of the reservoir being built. You've also got these Instagram famous spots like Calle de los Paraguas.
It's the most popular spot in town apparently. The Street of the Umbrellas. Wonder why I got that name. They're very neon-y umbrellas.
But the most poignant spot is the Calle del Recuerdo, or Memory Lane. This entire street is a deliberate recreation of one of the original streets from the old town, a tribute to what now lies beneath the water. It's a really thoughtful touch. The whole town is like a living art gallery. A monolithic rock, a sunken history, and a town that fights back with colour. Guatape is a truly remarkable day trip, full of surprising stories and community pride. It's an absolute must-do if you're in this part of the world. If you've enjoyed watching this, please give this video a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. It really helps. Cheers, see you soon.